Oh. Well, I didn't see it, and besides, it's not like you're growing. Mao Mao. Hey. What do you mean we're not growing anything? Let's see. How do I say this? You've grown up so much. Well, how do I say this? You're so old already, and yet you still don't know any. How do I say this? In Chinese, it makes a lot more sense because it's basically mean like you're so old, yet you don't know anything. There you go. That's how you have to say it in English. Ah, you spoke so loudly. You scared me. Haha, I see. Okay, let me go ahead and translate this. Hey, don't look down on me. I know more than you. This. Let's see. How do I say it? Don't you know? Yeah, it's like, don't you know any principles? I guess in English there's not that. I don't know. That doesn't make as much sense in English, but anyway. Anyway, it's kind of weird because like that's that sense of like principle. Like, don't you know anything? It's kind of like, yeah, it's hard to kind of reconcile that with English, because I was like, in English I don't usually say, don't you have any principles? Because like that's like principles means something kind of different in English. So it's kind of weird. It's like, it's a really tough one to deal with sometimes. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm wasting your time. This is just a little tiny thing. Oh, and another one with fun one, which means like it's hard to. Oh, it's another one of the things where you have to take it literally. You could say this place is the rice bowl, as in like the rice bowl in this case means livelihood. I'm just gonna say it how it is. Is the rice bowl of people who grow on the fields. You put your stinky feet inside my rice bowl and you say, oh, there's no food in this bowl. What kind of principle is that? Basically, she's saying the word rice bowl literally because it just means livelihood. It's actually just a metaphor for livelihood, but they just call it rice bowl because that's the way it is. In your house, do people just eat and then wash their bowl and then put their feet in it? Well, sorry, but it couldn't be that serious, right? Oh. Do you think that you... Do you think you can solve this just by saying a word of sorry? Well, then what should I do? Pay us money! But I don't want to. I didn't even step on anything. Oh, jeez. Here it comes. Let's see. What do you mean you didn't... I didn't even step on and break anything. What is this about stepping and breaking anything? Let's see. Oh. Oh man, this is a gigantic rat. You can walk on this. Do we have to? I think this is a kind of a waste. I don't want to waste time doing that. If I don't want to go on this thing again. I need to look up something really quick. Sorry guys, I'm just not on the ball today. What's going on? Okay, got it. Oh jeez. Well, that's very graphic. If I were to spit phlegm on you, and I didn't break anything, would you like that? Hey, don't look down on us us who grow the fields. If we didn't grow things in the fields, what would you eat? Do you know how hard it is to grow things in fields? Anyway, as the saying goes, 过了经嘛. Anyway, let me go read this expression. The second line is a waste of time. Stomp on their crops. Stop on that too. Stop. Okay. She's basically just. This is just basically a series of farm-related expressions. It's kind of worthless. It's basically the gist of it is basically like saying like how they have to keep continually working all year and all the different kind of crops like beans and. Anyway, let's keep going. This is a waste of time. Okay. Alright already. He's like, I've had enough expressions for now. Alright. I'll pay money. I'll pay. How much? How much do you need? 500. You're trying to steal from me. That's already considered a low amount. Oh man. He went into another expression again. Well, 不开穷, what does that mean? Also, by the way, guys, how are you, I just needed to look up something. Sorry, I'm just like... Okay, I now know what that means. Oops. You just don't understand. Why don't I calculate it for you? For as the expression goes, blah, 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 blah. That's not very important. Alright. I'll give it to you. Just don't say any more things. You have lost 500, won. Oh, okay. Finally you understand. Alright, now go. Let's go. So you're gonna get off the land. Poor Jingtian. You just don't have... You just are... It's my own fault, Jingtian. It was me. Oh, what truly bad luck. So don't stand in those fields or the farmers will get you. I guess you can't walk on the rice fields here. Oh, you always did. Being a farmer in the old days sucked. You didn't have tools to do. Reload if I don't want to waste my money. It's only 500. It's not worth it. I think it's much more funny to have. Oh. I guess I can't grab that on the table, so it looks like it's a fishing related NPC, but I don't want to waste my time talking to him. I feel bad because I'm like, you guys don't get to hear so many NPC conversations, but they just kind of bog down the length of the stream, and then we just like never get anything done because translating takes so long. And sometimes it's either I don't understand, I have to look up stuff, or other times it's just like you feel like, well, they said some stuff, but it wasn't very important. Oh, this is the grindery, yes. Grindery? Is that what they call it? It's the place where you grind wheat. Farmers could bathe at hot springs to restore stamina. I don't know if there's hot springs around here. Actually, I don't... China's not really a hot springs culture, from what I know. I mean, you don't really have the copious amount of hot... Oh, this is Residence B. Oh, this is the crystal of the dream world. Of the dream realm. Of the illusion realm. As the saying goes, and okay, yes, I'll pay. He's like, no, please stop giving me expressions I don't care about. It's more dangerous. Anyway, that's the ice toad. We're done here. There's more poison cures there for the fly. Oh no! I walked into an NPC. I'm just gonna skip all this because it's not important. Not important. I was too careless. So yes, you could actually continue losing money. 500's a lot for services. You don't want to lose money to that. Zhishuan, where are you? I don't see her anywhere. This is another residence. I don't see anything I can steal from. I mean, relieve you of your possession. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the needle with no shadow. It's like taxes. I mean, I guess it's a good way to tell you farmers have it rough. Don't be a dick. Basically. I have Bai Li Xiang, which is a fragrance. I never did. It's just a type of fragrance. This is the mayor's house. I don't want to go there. I've already been here, so I'm gonna stop. Oh, no, stop going in houses, Jingtian. No, stop. Don't be that guy. I will go to Xiaokui, so I don't want to go there yet. Oh, that's the residence. That's the inn. I don't need to go there right now. Or I could get I could get rest so we can get all of our HP and spiritual power back. I could do that. Can I? I want to live here. Yeah, I know. Yes, I like to use the room. Thank you. 50? Thanks. It says go upstairs, but there is no upstairs. That's weird. Funny. It's the generic inn. On the other side of the place where you were just at. Did I sleep well? Yes. Yes, I do look better now. Oh, it's on the other side? Yeah, I guess so. I'm just exploring a little bit. I think that's the entrance, so I'm going to go back to a place on the other side of the bridge. Very interesting place. Oh no, we're not going on those fields again. Not gonna make the same mistake this time. Zhishuan, where are you? There's the grindery over there. The wheat grinder, not the meat grinder. Amazing how that rhymes so well. Ah, here she is. Huh. Is there an XBX stream tonight? I don't think there will be. I'm gonna do other things tonight. Make sure to not press on the bar. Even though your clothes have changed, I could recognize you just from one look. It's because your son, Xia Si, and you are alike. Did you know your wife is... Because your wife missed you. She lost her eyesight. How could you bear to... Well, how do I say this? How could you bear to leave her and not even have the gall to let's see, to recognize her? No, how do I say this? To recognize her, basically. Or to not to it's the word for like when you're saying like I know who you are, but I think recognize is the only thing I can think of in English. To admit. Oh yeah. How could you dare not admit it? Yes, there you go. Admit was the word I was like, what am I trying to say? Xia Meng Han. Is he the father of Xia Si? And this is the father Xia Meng something or other. Of course. When you look from their appearance, you should know. Let's see. Blood is Yes, how could you bear to abandon them and not even admit it? Let's see. Oh, I see. Look, their appearance is so alike. From how alike their appearance, you should know. Blood is thicker than water. So of course, they couldn't hide this fact. Of course, this fact couldn't be hidden from anyone. Anyway, she's gonna turn and talk to the man over here. Your wife is already blind, and now your family is relying on a 10-year-old child to make bamboo objects to live. What am I? Why can't I talk today? Oh, I see. I was just reading the rest of it so I could rephrase it. Your wife is blind, and now your family is relying on a 10-year-old child making bamboo in order to sustain a life. And here you are enjoying riches. Don't you think? How do I say this? How can you do this in good conscience? I could hit the button, but I won't. I will not bring out the bamboo whistle. Let's see. Blood is thicker than water. Means they're already related by blood. Actually, that's a saying in, that is a saying in English, too, ironically. That's why I use that term. So, it is not a, it's not because I was trying to be literal. But actually that means, that is actually an expression used in English as well, incidentally. That's why I used the literal. I decided to translate it literally, because all the English speakers can figure out what that means anyway. Anyway, Ah Tian, didn't you buy that whistle that Xia Si made? Take it out and have him show it to him. I've never heard of it in English. Yeah, well, it is used in English as well. I've actually heard it. I guess maybe I don't know if it's only used in the US, but it is a thing. You can even hear it on TV is actually where I've heard it. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you could use that term there too. Anyway, you show him the whistle. Look at this. This is what your son made. You have lost the bamboo whistle. Xia Menghan says. Right. Right. That is my wife. What about it? It doesn't matter what you say. I'll never go back. Why? Is it because you remarried? It's not only because of this. Huh. Oh, I see. So I guess they had... No man would ever be willing to have his wife control his every move and telling him what he can't. Telling him to do something and not to do something. And demanding that that he make a certain amount of money. Let's see. And how many goods he's allowed to move around. I couldn't take it. Zhishen couldn't say anything to that. So what? Ah, I see. Well, 相夫教子 is, let me see. It's sort of like husband and wife teach the children, but actually I'm going to... This is one of those where you need to know the idiom anyway, but... Yes. Anyway, 放货 means to sell stuff. Oh yeah, actually that makes more sense. And how much to sell, basically. He's just annoyed that she's micromanaging him. So what? Isn't that just the way? Oh, anyway, so like this is actually talking about the idiom, which means like to assist their husband in teaching the children. But how do I say this? But yeah, he's basically saying the literal thing about like the actual idiom just means to, like just to be a good wife, which is but he's taking it literally and saying like, isn't that what being a good wife is all about? That's how it would translate it in English, because that's basically what he's saying. Huh, interesting. I guess he's wuxia genre. What's the definition? I don't know. Huh, it's quite the opposite. It's a complete... basically he's saying like, it's just teaching the way of teaching the children, but anyway. It's child-centered. Brother, have you ever had a family? Would you be willing to find a wife who had to guide you or not guide you, how do I say this? Who controlled your every move every day and planned everything for you? Shasha, yes, wuxia is W-E-U-W-U-X-I-A. Wuxia. Anyway. Oh, anyway. No matter what, you should at least head back and see them. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. It was already the man says, it was all very, very difficult to enter here. And also the rules here state that no one is allowed to leave. So I have no choice. This is the wife talking. Han, how do I say this? Looks like, yeah, so we find interesting that we found what? I can't read your name. That is a strange name for me. It's like Hanjuan is cuckoo. Yeah. Yes, now you understand why they're... So it's all about the martial arts heroes. How about this? Her eyes are bad, so let me give you this prescription. Oh, I see. Huh. It must be made with the Shen Tian Yi Guo, which is, I don't know, it's just an ingredient. Not very important for me to translate this. It can cure illnesses of the eye. If you can help make it and give it to her, why don't you help make it and give it to her? Okay, would that be all right? Oh, huh. Huh? Isn't that your family's secret recipe that has been passed down? Huh, I see. Ah, I see. So what? We're not helping outsiders, and from what these people have told us, they are good people, and so naturally they wouldn't be. They're trustworthy people, so naturally they wouldn't dare use this prescription to do evil deeds. Of course. And we'll definitely not... we'll definitely not fail you. Or, how do I say this? We'll definitely not fail what you have told us to do. Yes. So, anyway, you can teach someone to... You can create this 先天异国 from an art. Obviously, I believe Zixuan is the best one to go with, since this is she's the one that requested, talked about it. All right, Zixuan, you're getting it. Yay! I can go give that fruit to the special fruit to the poor mother who doesn't have her eyesight. Who I never would have thought. So what is a woman to do? You could talk to the rest of them, but anyway. Oh, I see. It usually doesn't matter who triggers a side quest. Okay, I get. Well, yes, I figured as much. It's not that Meng Han isn't willing to go back and see them. It's just that I've already used a great amount of effort to have the clan accept Meng Han, and we've already made a promise in front of all the elders, and we cannot break the rules. Even if I were able to go back, I wouldn't go back. You don't know how do I say this? How skilled that woman is. Ha ha ha. If the latches onto you, you'll never be able to escape. The God in heaven was merciful and allowed me to come here and let's see, and to meet Xiaojuan. And so now I can live this life without going crazy. Jeez, he really hates his previous ex-wife. Goodness gracious, she wasn't that bad, it seemed like. Well, whatever. At least your wife is nicer than you. Oh no, not walking into that death trap. Okay, we're done with all the houses here. And we've gotten everyone to full HP. I don't think I've seen a blacksmith. Oh yes! Mario character, you mean Doctor... Oh gosh, that guy. Huh, you can't do anything here yet. I guess this will be of more significance later. What was his name? Not Conrad, it was like, Croc? No, that's not right. What was his name again? What was the name of the scientist again? The useless scientist. Dr. Like Professor Condor, or like I forgot his name, but I'll have that guy, that Dr. Koopa. Yeah, I'll have to come back here later. I figured it looks significant, but for now we can't do anything with it. Anyway, let's go talk to Xiao Kui. No, Jingtian, I don't want to go in the house. What time is it anyway? Ooh, it's 12:49. I'm going to shut my door a little bit more. Kokoro. What was his name? Dr. Calamitous? No, that's not his name. What was the name of the scientist? Oh, I know what it is. Dr. Colorado. Yes, that guy. Oh my gosh. He's so bad to his wife. Dr. Calamitous is a different character from another show. I think it's Jimmy Neutron is what I'm thinking. Ooh! It's an item, guys. Okay, that's the same item we got before I reloaded. Anyway, let's go to talk to Xiao Kui. We're done with everything. Yep. Oh, yes. Ah, big brother. Come, hurry and come over